2 years ago in the World Championships.
This is Svenssen's racing here for the history books. He's got 4 golds. If he can get a 5th, it would be amazing. But he's second place right now. MORAVEC, he's only was 7 seconds behind. And Moritz in 6th position.
Here comes Martin Fourcade at the moment. He's the 3rd Frenchman in the line. And, of course, he was looking for his 6th medal from his 6th race at these World Championships. Tora Berger achieved that this morning in the women's mass start. That jaw has dropped for Tarjei Bo. And when it drops, he accelerates. Svensson now starts to go for the charge. The gap, it's 6.5 seconds. It's still achievable for Svensson. SHIPULIN looking strong in 3rd place. Eric Lesser somehow is hanging on, only 7.7 behind, and if he wins this one, Mike, that would more than make up for his disappointment in the relay.
It would, and I'll tell you what, Lesser is going through something special. He's digging deeper, but I think the gap to Bo is beginning to close. Svensson is beginning to pull him back.
Well, there won't be...
Egil Kjelland there out on the track shouting him on.
They won't be too happy if Tarjei Bo gets caught by the Russians and Germans, because Svensson has brought them back together. There's still a margin of 25 metres as they start the downhill. The legs will be packed with lactate and shaking from knee to foot.
SHIPULIN taking that corner tentatively. As you say, the legs are shattered at the moment, and then the highest point in the course now.
Last little climb, and now Tarjei Bo can just bend the hips, fill the lungs with air. He does so early. There's an opportunity for Svensson to get another couple of metres, and he does exactly that. Good work from Svensson.
I think Svensson knows he's just the ultimate hunter. I think he knows that he's got his prey in his sights, and that's his teammate, his roommate. But it's not over yet.
It's going to be a fantastic finish. There's no doubt about that. Eric Lesser losing some 5-6 metres on the final climb, which means he's now 20-25 metres behind coming down the downhill. The ski speed is going to be absolutely crucial here, Mike. MORAVEC of the Czech Republic, has he got a chance?
He's beginning to fade, Patrick. He's losing another 3 seconds, but Martin Fourcade left the range 23 behind. He's now 30 behind in 10th place.
So the race essentially at the moment between these three, but MORAVEC is starting to make a move, and the crowd sense it. He's some 30-40 metres behind. This is the start of the long climb before they descend towards the stadium. It's only 500 metres from the top of this climb. It's absolutely crucial that MORAVEC gets within 2-3 metres of SHIPULIN if he wants to get the Czech Republic on the podium, and he's putting in an unbelievable effort at the moment.
That's incredible. He's just, 3 seconds off SHIPULIN, 3 seconds off the medal. Lesser went through a bad patch, but he's finding something again.
Still, Tarjei Bo has a little bit of snow to play with. It is not a lot. There is not a lot of space. And Tarjei Bo looking for his first gold in an individual event in these championships. He, of course, played a major part in Norway's men's relay.
It's the big long climb now, Patrick, and Svensson all the time is closing it inch by inch, millimetre by millimetre.
Yeah, you have to be concerned when someone goes so hard on the first climb. Tarjei Bo now knows he's just got to survive this one climb, and at the moment the V2 is showing that he is still strong. The tempo is high. There's a lot of work coming out of the legs, so it's going to be difficult to gain on Bo at this moment. Svensson looks a little bit heavier.
He does, and Bo knows that Svensson is the fastest finisher in the world of biathlon, so he has to take the sting out of his legs on this climb. I think he's achieving it.
He's doing great work. Switches to the skate one just to keep the tempo going, keep the momentum going, and up around the top climb. Anton SHIPULIN's going to have a crack at Emil Hegle Svensson and push Svensson down into the bronze medal position. 4 golds, remember, already for Svensson at these championships, and MORAVEC is still in there with a chance, but it's looking slim now. He's got to gain some 20 metres on SHIPULIN and Svensson, and I don't think that's going to happen, but it will be a tremendous reception for MORAVEC when he comes into the stadium.
SHIPULIN has done an amazing job. I'm not sure he's clear, but he's dying on his legs, but so is Svensson.
20 out of 20 for Tarjei Bo, and he has only 15 metres to ski to claim his first individual goal at the World Championships. Whoa. And you can see just how much that means to him. He says Norwegian biathlon is not just about Svensson and Berger. I am one of the greats points as well. Well done. SHIPULIN in second, so Russia get the silver they so desperately wanted to avoid having the worst championships ever. And Svensson, he makes it 5 medals from 5 races, 4 golds, 1 bronze, and MORAVEC of the Czech Republic only 3 seconds outside getting the hosts their second medal. Well, that's a shame, Mike, in many, many ways, but what a fabulous effort from MORAVEC. What a shame he missed one shot on shoot number 3.
Oh, take that shooter with that one missed target away from MORAVEC, but 4th position.
I think that might be a first for the season. Simon FOURCADE finishing marginally ahead of Martin FOURCADE. A sprint finish between the two brothers. Well, there's MORAVEC. He'll be a hero in the town tonight, and certainly in the entertainment tent just 150 metres down the road. BIRNBACHER Mike, he was in there until the last shoot, and then he went 1-0-0-1. LINDSTRÖM 1-0-0-1 as well, so 2 targets missed.
And sadly for Björn Ferry, one of only 2 athletes, of course, Terje Bohm got the perfect 20, but Björn Ferry didn't have the legs. I'm so happy for Terje Bohm. I thought he might do it today. He's just had that look about him in the relay, the determination, and the skiing. The spark that he had in the skiing was coming back, and it's landed today when it matters most.
Lavi Lund down in 17th, and nice to see Svensson applauding Terje Bohm. He was a newcomer when he won the overall World Cup a couple of years ago, and then he had a real downer, Mike. I think maybe racing too hard in the season that he won the overall title.
And yes, his immune system was suppressed, and he had an awful long time unwell. And this is Bo just coming back to where I think his real potential is.
Yeah, he's only ranked 30th in the World Cup standings, and that's an indication of the problems that he's had at the beginning of the season. Of course, he missed a lot of racing early on, but he's back, and he's back with vengeance. Here comes Oleana Bjorndalen. Not his day today. Hasn't really been his championships, but he will go home with his 50th championship medal, and it's a gold one from the men's relay, and he certainly played his part.
He absolutely did, and he helped that great start that the Norwegian relay team had.
I guess the question now is, Mike, will he be selected for Sochi and the Norwegian team in the Olympics next year?
It's a tough one, but I absolutely believe in him, and I absolutely think he will be. He's missed 6 targets today, and he's 2 minutes behind. Just maybe with relaxing a little more if he can on the rifle, he will be back. His ski speed is up there. I feel for Low Bailey, Patrick, it was 0-0-0. In contention for the gold, and then unfortunately 2 targets missed in the final stand.
Alexis Boeuf, he's had a fine championships. I think getting tired as the days have gone by. He gets 28th today, a championships where so many records have been beaten. Svensson getting his 5th medal today. Tora Berger, of course, getting her 6th this morning. Well, you don't get many finishes like this, but we've been treated over the last 10 days, haven't we, Mike? It all started with a fantastic mixed relay where France and Norway went head-to-head, and, of course, the Czech Republic coming through to claim a medal on the very opening night of the championships. The men's pursuit, the women's pursuit. 2 outstanding races. But what about this mass start?
The mass start offers so much. It offers it down to the final shoot. 8 people came in for that gold medal. 1 man at the end of the day.
Well, the championships started with Norwegian domination, and it has finished in the same way. They have claimed 11 of the 33 medals on offer, and 8 of those are gold. The previous best was from Germany when they claimed 6 in 1999. So Norway go to the top of the record books, as you would have expected. Great to see countries like Slovenia and Italy on the podium in the women's relay. The Czech Republic, of course, in the mixed relay. And what about Tim Burke for the United States in that individual race, claiming the silver medal ahead of Freddy Lindström of Sweden? Some outstanding performances, but the names that we'll remember after these championships: Tora Berger, Emil Hegle Svensson, and of course Martin FOURCADE.
But Tora Berger, the only athlete ever to win 6. We thought maybe Martin FOURCADE could do that today, but not his day today.
Well, of course, we will go from the World Championships to the European Championships in Bansko, which is our next visit. But the World Cup athletes, they get 10 days off. They'll be back in action in Oslo on the 20th of February. It'll be a midday, 1 o'clock start for the races there, where the World Cup battle resumes. Martin FOURCADE, comfortable lead in the men's at the moment, but he will have lost some 15 points to Emil Hegle Svensson today. And Tora Berger, a massive 280 points clear of everyone else. Surely the crystal globe is in her bag already. Anderson, the coach for the Norwegian men's team, a sensational season he's had, and he'll be delighted that Tarjei has claimed the gold medal in the mass start for the men today.